Hello students, today we will discuss the new chapter, that is presentation of data, textual and tabular presentation. You have already learnt in previous chapter how data are collected and organized. As data are generally voluminous, they need to be put in a compact and presentable form. With proper presentation of data, the voluminous data collected can be made readily usable and are easily comprehended. Now, textual presentation of data. In textual presentation, data are described within the text. When the quantity of data is not too large, this form of presentation is more suitable. Look at the following cases. For example, in a देखा सही है, सिटिंग सही है. For example, in a one call given on 08 September 2005, protesting the hike at prices of petrol and diesel, 5 petrol pumps were found open and 17 were closed. This is the small data which can be presented in the form of textual form. In which case it is suitable? It is suitable in the quantity of data is not very large and a small data is to be presented. We need to give an emphasis on a statistical truth to qualitative information. There are certain drawbacks. The drawbacks of the textual presentation of data is serious drawback of the textual presentation of data is that one has to go through the complete text of presentation for comprehension. And textual presentation of data adds to discomfort of the reader if large area is to be studied. Due to these drawbacks, we have to mitigate this drawback through the help of tabular presentation. That is why we have to present data in a statistics in tabular form. What is tabular presentation? Tabulation refers to systematic presentation of numerical data in rows and columns to facilitate further statistical analysis. According to M. Blair, tabulation in its broader sense is any orderly arrangement of data in columns and rows. This is called tabular presentation. In tabular presentation, data are presented in rows and columns. For example, we have given in the blackboard, this is called rows and this is called columns. In this way, we can present in the tabular form of presentation of data. Now, the most important advantage of tabulation is that it organizes data for further statistical treatment and decision making. The main objectives of tabulation are as under. The objectives of tabulation is: number 1, it simplifies the complex data. Number 2, it facilitates comparison of data. Number 3, it facilitates statistical analysis. These are the objectives of tabulation of data, for which we tabulate data in a statistical form. Let us consider the essentials of a good table. What essentialities are required for a good table? First, it must be with a title. Its size will be small and according to the objectives and characteristics of the study. it must be simple and it focuses. The data which need to be highlighted should be presented in bold figures. Footnotes can also be given. That table should be clear. A table should be so prepared that a layman can draw inferences from it. And units, the units must be given properly. It should be given at below the little like prices in rupees and height in inches. It must be scientific. The table should be prepared in a scientifically and in logical manner. To avoid abbreviations, we should not write anything in abbreviation in a table. So far so, we have to avoid abbreviations in tabulation. These are the various forms of essential characteristics which must be followed while preparing the data. Now, there are certain components of a table which we will discuss in the next class. Rest is well. Thank you.